First million on that shit, this is it. Ay, 34 walked on me, we had every slip. Ay, had so many bottles, gave up the girl a sip. Out the window on a bed, we can see in the rent.
Your sister is going to jail. Have a little compassion. Kim, can you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister is going to jail. Hey guys, Brittany J here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review of the new Kylie Cosmetics and Kris Jenner collaboration, the Momager collab. I have the box opened, so this is what it looks like. This is what the eyeshadow palette comes in, and I also got the lipstick set, the little minis. So I'm going to be reviewing and doing a mini tutorial using the eyeshadow palette and swatching all the lipsticks, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave me a nice comment down below. Also, I completely forgot to film my intro, so this makeup is hours later when I remembered, so I'm glad I still had it on because I'd be pretty pissed. But in any event, if you want to see my completely honest thoughts on the collection and the little mini tutorial, then please keep on watching. So I did pick up both the lip collection, the Momager lip collection here. It's got the little minis in it. They're so adorable. And I also picked up the palette. So the palette looks like this. This is the little unicorn it comes in. And I really freaking love this. I think it's so adorable with her 10% shades on. So I'm gonna open up the palette here. First time I'm actually looking at it. So the palette looks like this, and it's very neutral. My first impression of this is that the transition shades don't appear to be very melanin friendly. I see all the matte shades are very light. So we have this one, I Love Myself, and then It's an Emergency, Payback's a Bitch, and then the black one down here, which is Does It Come in Black. So these are the 4 matte shades, and like I said, as a transition, it's gonna be pretty light on me. So we'll see how that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the top row here. So they feel to the touch very buttery. But let's see how it swatches on my arm. The shade It's an Emergency kind of crumbled a little bit. So these are the 4 shades. I have I Love Myself as the top, then Gorgeous, then It's an Emergency, and then Very Nice. Now I'll go ahead and swatch the second row. Payback's a Bitch, the matte shade is actually very, very, very pigmented. So here from top to bottom we have Haters, Vodka Tonic, Payback's a Bitch, and Impressed. So Impressed is over here. This one actually, it was very pigmented, but it looks a little bit patchy, so we'll see how that goes. Go ahead and swatch the last row. So in the last row we have 10%, I'm Watching You, Talent, and Does It Come in Black. So I obviously did these, just flew through them, so that has nothing to do with the palette, but this black shade seems to be very, very pigmented, so I'm kind of excited about that. So I've already primed my eyes, and I finally washed my brushes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to take It's an Emergency, which is this, I don't know, taupey shade right here, and I'm going to use that as my transition. Let's see if it even shows up on me. I'm not having high hopes for that here. I'm just going to be taking a fluffy brush, a fluffy crease brush by Morphe. There's a lot of powder kickback to this, so. And this shade is very cool toned, so I'm pretty neutral to warm, so cool tones on me can be pretty hit or miss, so we'll see how that goes. So my first impression of this shade is it blends okay. I didn't think it blended bad at all. I don't get why the shade looks like a cool tone brown in the pan, but on me it looks like gray, like alien gray. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the color, but I'm not disappointed in the way it blended. So let me see how 2 colors blend together, and you know, if they do. So I'm going to be taking my R33, which is that rounded blending brush, and I'm going to use Payback's a Bitch, which is this shade right here, in my crease. Overall, I don't think it's blending bad at all. Like I said, I'm not sure about all these cool tone colors on me, but it seems to be blending together okay. I can't tell how it translates on camera, but in person it seems okay. And this is coming from somebody that has had a lot of disappointment with Kylie products. I really wasn't expecting the world here, but I'm not really disappointed. So I'm just gonna go back in with that first shade, It's an Emergency, and just blend out the edges together. So now that I'm looking at it from far away, now I can see over here, this edge doesn't want to blend away. And I've been going over this spot and going over it, and it doesn't seem like it wants to blend away. It still looks okay, but I can see it on the monitor even right there. Blend, blend. So Payback's a Bitch is about as dark as the mattes get besides the black. So I'm just going to use the black just a little bit to deepen my outer V. Really don't have a choice here. Okay. Not feeling it, but we'll continue. I'm going to cut my crease because if I didn't cut my crease. So I'm going to use my Shape Tape and the same brush I always use to cut my crease, which is the R42 black concealer brush, and I'm going to cut my crease. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to go back over the black with Payback's a Bitch and try to make this into a look, but I don't know how it works. It did nothing for my life, but it made me feel better, so that's what counts, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease. Why does it take so long to cut a crease? Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and take Payback's a Bitch and blend the edges together. And then just go ahead and smooth over the black a little bit better. Now for the inner corner for the lid, I'm going to take the shade Vodka Tonic, which is this one right here. It's like a champagne bronzy color. I would describe it. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner. So I'm first going to take it dry to see if that does anything. It's pretty good without any sort of setting spray or Fix Plus or anything. Okay, that shade Vodka Tonic is so freaking pretty, and it doesn't require any Fix Plus to look beautiful. I really like it a lot. I will use that again, definitely. Now I'm going to make sure that the matte edges are blended together. Taking a little bit of Payback's a Bitch and going over those edges again. Now as you can see, there was just a little bit of fallout. Nothing crazy, nothing I'm too upset about or anything like that, but I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off. I'm going to do the other eye and add some lashes, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and did my lower lash line as well. I just basically used Payback's a Bitch again and the black one to smoke up the lower lash line, and in the inner corner and brow bone I used Haters, which is this shade right here. So I have the eyes all complete, and I'm actually really not that disappointed in how they turned out. I think they look okay. I do still think that it could have blended a little bit better, but the pigment was pretty good, and I didn't think it would work well on my skin tone, but I think it does now that I'm looking at it. I'm not sure about women or men who are darker than me, if it would work on them, but it works okay on medium tones. So now I'm going to go ahead and try on the lipsticks and see how each one of those looks on me. So the first liquid lipstick shade is a red one. It's called That's Wild. So I'm going to go ahead and try that one on. So I really like this red, but I am a sucker for a good red, so it's pretty easy for me to like a red shade. But this was actually only with one dip of the wand into the component, like one swipe. So I really like this shade. On to the next one. The next shade in the set is called Boss. It's another matte shade. Looks like it's a brighter red shade. So here's Boss. I like this one too. So the next shade is Middle Finger, which is like a really bright orange color. This one I'll need a little bit of a double dip. This one's not going on as pigmented as the others. Like seriously. Okay, so here's Middle Finger. It's very orange. Don't mind it. The next shade in here is called Overwhelmed. It's a velvet. So far the other ones have been mattes, I believe. Matte. Oh, I'm sorry. The first one I did, the red one, was a velvet. So this one is also a velvet, which I really, really like the velvet formula. I like the matte formula too, but the velvets are just very creamy. So this one's more of like a dark purplish, brownish color. So this is Overwhelmed. I really like this one too. I think it goes really well with this eye look today as well. This next shade is called Too Blessed. It's another velvet. It looks like it's in the purpley range again. So here's Too Blessed. I really think this is a cute, fun pink. The last three shades here are glosses. One is called This Is Everything. The next one is Really. And the last one is Driving Me Crazy. Driving Me Crazy is like a pink-ish gloss. Really is more in the nude family. And This Is Everything is right in between, like a pinkish nude. So not really going to be able to swatch the glosses without having a base on them really. So that's what these three look like. So I put back on That's Wild, the red shade, the red velvet. I think this is so pretty. I love this shade. It feels great to wear on the lips. It doesn't feel dry and ugh. I'm really, really, really loving every lipstick. I think they're great. They feel great. I haven't tried the glosses yet, but I really, really like the lipsticks. So if you get anything from this set, I would definitely say to get the lipsticks. So here's the final look. My final thoughts, I'm not really that mad at the palette. I don't like that there's not as many matte shades, but I think it came out okay. I'm not sure if I could do really too many different kinds of looks with this palette, so that's gonna knock down some points. And I don't think it's very women of color friendly, so all in all, do I think it's worth $42? Do I think you need to run out and buy it? No. I really like the lipsticks though, so if you do decide to purchase anything from this, those are a definite. As always, if you guys like this video, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There will be more reviews to come. I really do like doing reviews, and if you guys like videos that are like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you're all about the tutorials, let me know what you prefer. But I do kind of want to sprinkle in a little bit of both, so you let me know what you think. But go ahead and subscribe. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, my handle is just BJ Makeup, spelled out like this, because who doesn't love a good BJ? And thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.